to where Soweto residents have said they've had enough with the erratic electricity supply. Residents in Pimville and Klipsruit very upset, vowing to shut down the local Eskom offices this morning. Let's go back to Nkubile Matlala, more on that story for us. An hour ago, Nkubile, hello to you. You were standing in the dark, but many residents didn't care about the cold. They came out, and one very angry resident making it clear what they wanted. Good morning.
Yes, indeed, Gareth. They complained about all the issues that they are faced with. I just want to show you more of the residents just still having a conversation with some of the leaders, of course, hoping that Eskom is going to come and address them a little later on. And that's what they're talking about here. Some of them even relaying their stories and their lifetime stories, how this has affected them. But of course, I want to bring in the lady that already had tried, had shown some of the papers to some of the leaders to tell us exactly in terms of how much have they paid to Eskom, and how do you feel, Mama?
We are feeling painful because we have paid to Eskom. Eskom issued us the reference numbers to pay, so we paid to Eskom to bring back our box. Until now, we don't have box, we don't have electricity. It's cold. It's cold for people, it's cold for old people, and it's so painful.
And Mama, if you can just give us an idea, where exactly in Soweto are you from? And when you say that you had an agreement with Eskom, what exactly was that agreement?
The agreement, Eskom said to us we must pay, we owe him 60,000+. So we started as a community to pay to Eskom so that we can get back. Everything must get back to us.
So what are you holding there, and how much have you paid?
We have paid 66,562 cents to Eskom to bring back our box.
But they haven't delivered it?
They haven't delivered.
So what do you want here today?
We want the box. He promised us the box. He said to us, you will bring the box end of May. Until now, we are still waiting, and it's cold.
All right. Thank you, Mama. Let me bring you in, sir. I mean, of course, you also don't have electricity. How does it make you feel that, like what Umama's saying, that you've already paid more than what you were asked to pay, but you still yet have no electricity?
We really feel hard done by Eskom. And we are here to amplify, basic human rights violations. And on our day-to-day lives, we are afflicted by the plight of having to live without electricity. The businesses around the township are suffering. We are now almost 12 months without electricity, and we have families, 200 families in Zone 3 Pimville, who are now getting into 3 years without electricity, and they have been paying monies into Eskom, each and every household 6,000 rands. So we are told to play by the book. But when it comes to Eskom having to deliver, they don't play by the book. So we must follow the rules, and Eskom must keep on violating us and telling us lies. So we are here to amplify all those problems that we have, for the sake of our elderly, for the sake of our senior citizen, our children when they have to go to school in the morning. It's misery all the way. So we need electricity. We live in a country that has minerals, and those minerals, they go outside to develop Western countries instead of developing Eskom, instead of ensuring that each and every citizen enjoys the basic right of having electricity.
Let me ask you quickly there. I mean, of course, the problem does emanate from the fact that some of the residents were not paying electricity. Yeah. And as much as this is very hard to now swallow, but this is sort of a reaction to what the residents had done also.
Eskom does not service their infrastructure. They don't maintain their infrastructure. It's a lie that people don't want to pay. People want to pay. They can't afford this thing. We can't afford electricity. What can we do if we can't afford electricity? They have to do all sorts of things to make sure that they have electricity. That's exactly where the problem lies, because they no longer listen to the citizen. They want money to come in so that money can be spent on corruption and less on the citizens. This is our infrastructure. Eskom is a public company. It belongs to the company. When there are problems, they must consult with the public so that Every citizen has got electricity. That's where the problem is. It's a lie that people don't want to pay. People don't afford this thing and they want to talk. Recently, they gave an increase to NERSA. NERSA allowed Eskom to increase electricity rates. Is that fair? It's not fair. The economy is down. People don't have jobs. But people must have that basic right of electricity for developmental purposes.
All right. Thank you, sir. Well, clearly put there, Gareth, they want electricity. He's saying that there's affordability issues, but he's saying that the communities are committed into paying that money, and some have even paid more, but they just want those transformers delivered to them, which is why they're braving the cold today to stand here and try and get Eskom to do that.
And we wait to see if Eskom is going to come out and address the residents. We'll come back to you late on a freezing cold Tuesday morning in Pimville, Soweto. Our reporter Ngubile Matlala.